So, it's so-called Valentine's Day again. And, you know, by now we understand that black people don't give a fuck about actual history, where holidays come from. There's been many years that I sit and I went through the history of what Valentine's Day is, what it represents, the capitalistic paradigm, or, you know, black people don't care. Like, no one, black people don't give a fuck about any of this. So instead, we'll do a little story time, right? And we'll just talk about Valentine's Day. We won't necessarily chastise anyone. We'll just talk about it. I'm out here on the road anyway, and I got some time. We'll just talk about it. All right. Now, I remember there was one point in my life where, you know, I was with the shits. You know, I thought Valentine's Day was cool because they raised you up on Valentine's Day, even down to the fact, hell, I remember even being in fucking kindergarten, you know, exchanging little cards and little candies and stuff for little girls. They kind of groom you for it quite early, and it's actually quite disturbing if you think about it fully. But it's genius, because if you can get a kid in a school and the entire school has hearts and shit everywhere, that's going to entice the mind of the child. Same thing to do with all these holidays. Even if your child may not celebrate these, or you as a parent don't celebrate these, when you put your kids into these schools, the school is going to be celebrating, and hearts and shit going to be all over the place regardless. They're even going to be gassing up Cupid, which is also quite disturbing if you understand the history of Cupid. But, you know, I came up, and it's the mentality that I had. So I thought this shit was cool. I thought it's what you're supposed to do for your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever you fucking with at the time. And, you know, I never assumed it was really something for boys. It didn't seem like it was something for boys or men. It seemed like it was something for women. It was something that made women feel loved. And, you know, that's the role I assumed. I didn't think it was nothing for me, right? So, you know, one year, I'm older, you know, I got me a little girlfriend and shit like that, and, you know, I think I'm doing something. You know, I go and get some flowers and get some chocolates and get the card and everything. And, you know, Valentine's Day coming around, and, you know, you want everything to be cool. You want to present, and then have a motherfucker be like, thank you, and then life goes on, everything is cool. You know, you get you a little pussy later, which, you know, men, we have to kind of take pussy as the, you know, it is what it is. Like, it just is what it is. You gonna get pussy, and you might as well just let it go. All right, if you wanting something a little different, I'm sorry, that's what you're gonna get, some pussy and or some head. And some of y'all, this is one of the only holidays that you actually get head on. She's gonna put on some lingerie, and she's going to give you some pussy. So you just let it go. All right. There's no point. There's no point you crying about this. All right. Suck it up. If you're going to be a part of the game, you got to play the game the way it's played. So ain't no point you crying about it. So at this time, you know, I go over to her crib, present my little card. I, you know, thought I went and got a nice little card and everything like that. And some chocolates and some flowers, and, you know, I'm going over her crib. Her parents out of town. You know, I come in, I'm presenting. She done lit some candles up, got on some lingerie. I present everything to her, and she's disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can sense that she's disappointed. I can sense that something is wrong. And, you know, and I'm aggravated a little bit, because, like, what are you getting free shit? Like, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? But she expressed to me that she expected some jewelry. You know, and I'm sitting here like, I didn't even think anything about jewelry. Man, I mean, you know, you see the commercials. Every kiss begins with K. No, bitch. Fuck that. Shit. Fuck all that. Especially, I mean, I'm a young dude. Like, I ain't, you know, I'm working a little bit, but I ain't got no jewelry money. You know, it ain't nothing like that going on. And she disappointed because she, you know, not getting no jewelry. And I'm sitting here like, well, what the fuck? I ain't getting nothing but some pussy. Like, what did you do? Light some candles? Give me some pussy later? Like, who has time for this shit? And it was at this moment that I became the most mad as a man. As a man on this holiday, I became infuriated because I saw how the shit went. And I knew the dudes was giving away jewelry and stuff like that. But this lady knew. She knew my life. I ain't had no fucking bread for no jewelry like that. I guess I could have went and got some little fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some $5, $10 shit. But I ain't had no bread to be buying no fucking jewelry like that. And this motherfucker had a nerve to be disappointed. And I'm, you know, to me, at least I'm doing something. It was motherfuckers that won't getting shit. So I'm sitting here and I'm aggravated at this point. I'm mad as fuck. And I present this case like, look, you know, I didn't have to do shit, really. Because you damn sure didn't go all out to give me pussy that I was getting yesterday that I'm going to get tomorrow. What the fuck is this? So here I am engaged in an argument with an ungrateful bitch on Valentine's Day. And it was at this moment. It was this moment that destroyed Valentine's Day for me. This is before I called myself being, you know, woke or conscious and understanding why I shouldn't be doing it. I was just annoyed. It was just simple annoyance. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this shit. I left the shit there because I ain't gonna take the shit back. And I said, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And she said, no, you don't have to leave. Like, yes, the fuck I do. I'm getting out of here. I ain't come here for this goddamn bullshit. I didn't come there for that. I came to get the same pussy that I had been getting, and I was gonna be grateful of that. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck out of here, man. I was done with it at that point, y'all. I gave up on it then. I said never again will I try to do and be, you know, like this for the sake of some woman being happy, because if a woman ain't gonna be happy, they just not gonna be happy. It don't matter what the fuck you buying, bro. It don't matter. They can easily figure that it's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Your gesture of love or affection, it could easily not be good enough. So what's the fucking point of doing it? That's how I looked at it. Especially considering all you getting is some pussy. That's it. I had set it up the best way I thought I knew how. And I'm young too. And this is the type of pressure you put under if you're a man and you're going through trying to please someone based on this holiday. Now, of course, when I learned about what the fuck the holiday was and all that shit, I was done with it anyway. Like, well, this solidifies my, you know, already rejection of this fake ass love shit. This fake love, because that's all it is. It's fake. If a woman is on your head about if this is what validates her, is this fake shit, then you might need to swap her out. You might need to get with you somebody else. Especially if you're on some woke conscious shit. Because again, a lot of these holidays will expose these motherfuckers that's calling themselves conscious. These conscious chicks out here that's giving dudes a hard time over Valentine's Day, they're not real. They're not about that life. They on YouTube or on Instagram saying shit for likes and shit like that, but they're still with the fuckery. They're still socially engineered to be about the fuckery. And you have to be mindful of that. Because a lot of these women play these motherfucking games. I've had people play what I call them the woke games. It's the woke games. But they'll play these games, but then in reality, you'll see, like, why are you tripping over a holiday? If you so-called woke, if you so-called against the system, why are you tripping over this? You're supposed to be free from this type of bondage. At least this type of bondage. Because you know, women know. They done been with men and did Valentine's Day with men, and they know damn well them men wasn't worth a damn. They know it. They know they're not worth a fuck, but they still are with the shits because it becomes a competition as well. I recognize this. It becomes a competition of who can get their man to get them what so they can go brag to their homegirls about what this nigga done did. There becomes that competitive nature that women have. Well, look at what my bae did for me. And it's like, bitch, really? You was just complaining 2 weeks ago, and you're gonna be complaining about your quote-unquote bae next week. And how much he get on your motherfucking nerves. It becomes a competition, especially when, I don't know, at the point where when I grew up and got older and was up in high school and shit, you have motherfuckers getting shit sent up all to the school. Look at bae. Look at what he done did for me. It becomes a fucking competition at that point. I peeped that shit as well. And I ain't with the shits. I ain't with it, man. And this not even no woke conscious. This is just a matter of, it don't make sense to me. This is what validates you as a person. You have men where I can't let y'all off the hook. This the only time you do anything nice for your woman is when the white man was like, yo, Cupid in there, remember? And then you decide, oh shit, I care about it. Let me go see what I can do for her real quick. It's the only time you even try to show any love, man. That shit ain't cool. It should be a vibe, or what the young kids are calling a bop, all year long. You're going to have your disagreements, but you're not set out to hurt each other. You're not set out there, just to try to be mean to each other, play this game of tit for tat. Because this relationship or love shit that y'all got going on out here, it takes more than a date, man. And some of y'all know that and y'all realize that. But a lot of y'all dudes, this is the only time you even, you won't even do anything. And a lot of y'all are being bullied into doing it because she gonna be mad, and you don't really like when she's mad. So you're gonna be bullied into doing it regardless. But a lot of y'all, this is the only time y'all show any love or affection. When you can buy something. That's the easy way. Buy something real quick. Takes no time. Takes no thought, really. You buy and present. That's it. You don't try to mend your relationship. And some people, they'll fall out of relationships full blown on Valentine's Day. There's a lot of people that break up or get out of their relationships on Valentine's Day because of the pressure, or the woman didn't get what she thought she deserved. So hell, she'll break up with the motherfucker. You don't love me. And it's like, bitch, I've been taking you to work for the last 2 months. Your car broke down, remember? We put it in the shop. We still trying to work on getting that new transmission paid for, remember? But over some goddamn candy and a teddy bear? This is... Really? You need to be mindful. These motherfucking women that are like this, ain't no point, bruh. Ain't no point. This is before you even get to the woke shit. Ain't no point, bruh. Let it go. These motherfuckers that are not factoring in reality, they're looking at the fantasy, the fake shit. They want to be validated with fakeness. And if you can't keep that up, like I knew I couldn't keep, when this shit happened to me right here, I knew I couldn't keep up with it no more. I was done with it. Because at that point I was just spiraling. I was too mad at how ungrateful this bitch was. Because I knew I was riding, we've been riding. So how you gonna be ungrateful over this? And a lot of y'all dudes, y'all got 4 and 5 Valentines. I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna keep it on the low. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women got 4 and 5 niggas giving them shit. I'm gonna keep that on the low though. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Some people are doing a week of Valentines because Valentine's Day ain't but one day. Some motherfuckers need a whole, that day, the day after, and the whole rest of the next week to kind of balance out all the time and attention they need to spread around. So I know the game. Like, don't get it fucked up. I know the game. Some of y'all, it's not Valentine's Day, it's Valentine's week. And y'all playing. Women out here getting free out to eats and carrying on and serving that pussy up to 3-4 niggas. I'm not judging you for the hustle. I want you to understand this right now. No judgment coming from me for the game, for the motherfucking hustle. But and I'm gonna tell you what some women do. They'll get fake mad. They'll get fake mad just to fluster a motherfucker. Just to see what you gonna do. They'll get fake mad over it. Some of y'all may be right to tell her, look, sit your ass down. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Fuck out of here. Some of y'all might be rightful to do that. Because some men just be fucking with you. They just want to see how far they can get you to bend. You see. To fuck with this holiday. Even though she know you don't fuck with. Women know men don't really, Men ain't no Valentine's Day ass. Well, real men, I'll say real men. Some of these men out here really, they like this shit just as much as women do. But real men don't really fuck with this shit like that. They ain't really, you know, focused on this shit like that. It ain't that serious to them. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And there are some women that this shit ain't that serious to them. And I respect those women who looking at the goddamn cumulative report. Goddamn it. Let's look at this whole thing real quick. Because if he cussing your stupid ass out and just got through punching you in the ribs 2 days ago, flowers, you know, it's the flowers ain't really it's not gonna change anything. You know what I'm saying? And then when you pan out and you see all this money being made by this racist system, I mean that should be enough to make anybody just be like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not with the shit no more. I'm not doing it because it's not doing anything but making me uncomfortable anyway. That's all it's doing. Puts an unreasonable amount of stress and pressure on typically men, because women again don't have to represent this pussy, but it just puts too much. It's too much stress and pressure, man. It just really is. You can free yourself from it right now by saying, look, baby, I'm not doing this shit no more. If that makes you leave, then you can get the fuck out of here. That's the resolve you got to have sometimes. If that's gonna make you leave, then you can get your ass the fuck out of here. And say it with a little, you know, a little gumption about yourself. Like, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I'm tired. Goddamn chocolates every year. Trying to find different cards every goddamn year saying the same stupid ass shit. I'm tired, goddamn it. You can put your foot down. How many teddy bears can you buy? I mean, goddamn. But I just wanted to go on that little rant about Valentine's Day, man. I figure, again, black people don't care. I mean, you can tell them all the history, and goddamn, you can go through all of it, and black folk gonna be like, well, I'm dumb, so it's like, since I'm stupid, and I've been doing it for so many years, I have to continue to be dumb. Because it's tradition. It's just like, at this point, you're wasting your breath. You know, dealing with black folk on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they not giving a fuck. So I figured I would just tell a story. And you fake woke motherfuckers, you men, listen, you get with these fake wokes, holidays will expose everybody. They always do. They expose motherfuckers that's on that fake woke shit. They putting a lot of stock into the holidays and fake love, then you know it's some bullshit. It's not real. It's not real shit. You'll see them. You may have been attracted to her because you thought she was against the system. She is, until a holiday roll around. She may leave out the religious ones because she don't fuck with religion. But Valentine's Day, that's a hard one for women to let go. You might have you one though if she leave alone all these motherfucking holidays and say fuck all this shit and still appreciate you and care about you and not feel, you know, like you're less than because you don't fuck with that shit. Because she looking at everything. Again, this woman out here getting punched all the way in the face. All week. And might fuck around and get some chocolates and some flowers, and the nigga might take the chocolates and beat that over her head and hit her in the face with the flowers. Like, there's motherfuckers out here that are sick, man. Disgusting representations of men, but they call themselves trying to do this shit for Valentine's Day, but they still trash. So I think you should look at the quality. That's what I think women should do. But a lot of them don't. They put a lot of stock into this shit. But I would tell y'all dudes, look, send them on. Send them the fuck on. The fuck up out of here, man. That's what you should do. But that's all the fuck I wanted to say. You know, hopefully y'all people that are participating in this bullshit, you know, hopefully it's still bringing you and whoever you fucking with closer together. Y'all, man, I'm sorry. We just SOL, man. She might swallow tonight. You know what I'm saying? That might be your gift. Y'all married dudes, I really feel sorry for y'all. Y'all just, boy, my hat's off to you, man. I know y'all got to get it in. Y'all married dude, this is one of the only times y'all get some head at all. Or that she'll even try to be sexy a little bit for you, put some heels or something on for you. A little lingerie, you know? A little lingerie. It's the only time you get to see it like that. You get about 2 days a year. Valentine's Day and your birthday sometimes, and I mean, I'm sorry you gotta go through that, but it's because you didn't put your goddamn foot down. It's your fault. You gotta go through that. It's your fault. She thinks you can be pleased by presenting you with the same pussy you got on Monday. It's your fault. But that's all the fuck I want to say. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Mad love. Links to follow me on social media in the description box. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. I'm out.